2016. And this is your host, the Miss Be Inspired. It's just me today, folks. It's no Jabril, no Dr. D. It's me, and I'm okay with that.
Do you have it? Oh, do you have any? Do you have any guests coming in tonight? No.
No guests today. It's just gonna be me and talking about our topic, which is good, which is very, very, very good. Not a bad thing. I'm learning that one thing that I realized that sometimes can happen when you have a co-host or host or people in your segment, that you can get comfortable with having those people on your show, right? And you forget how to be okay with your own voice, you know? So I'm okay tonight. I'm okay. I got Robbie here. He's eating a wonderful Subway sandwich right now that looks and smells amazing. But anyway, yes, so it's just me tonight, and we're going to have a good time. We're going to talk about some good stuff. And again, we're going to have fun. We're going to have a lot of fun, and I'm excited. So again, today is Wednesday, August the 24th, 2016. TGIW. To you, and you. We're bringing you inspiration to get you through the rest of your week. And that's my favorite tagline. What's the point of being Miss Be Inspired and the Be Inspired radio show if we're not inspiring people? That's the whole point, right? And that's what I enjoy doing. So let's get right into it. A couple of things I want to talk about, you guys. A couple of things on my mind and on my heart that I want to share with you, the Be Inspired Radio Show family. First of all, we're on camera, right? I'm just going to add this in. And I realized that. So, I had to take a little pride in how I look. I can't get on camera looking crazy on YouTube Live. So, just wanted to show you guys. Hello there, YouTube. See my frames. You like those? You like my frames? You check that out? Checking it out? You like that? Yeah, these frames are compliments of my husband. We both have similar frames, and we also have the Run DMC. You remember those Run DMC black frames? Yeah, I have a pair of those. Well, I had a pair of those. I had to get another pair. But yeah, since we're on camera, I want to make sure I look good for you guys. So hopefully you like the glasses profiling. Just wanted to add that in. But again, there's a lot we're going to talk about tonight on tonight's show. And one of the things that I'm really getting into now is yoga. Yes, it has been around forever, but I'm just now getting into it because I understand it's important to be fit, to be healthy. And I'm not one who really likes exercise. Okay, yeah, there you go. I said it. Okay. I really don't like the exercise. I put in one of my posts on my Be Inspired LLC page that I am too cute to sweat. Who needs all that sweat rolling all down and you feel all sticky and stuff? But I realized that the benefits of exercising and being fit far outweigh the stickiness and the sweatiness that happens. And that's what I'm going after. I'm going after wanting to be healthy and fit. And two, when you're aspiring to do things, you want to be around to see your dreams come true. You work, and then die short of seeing your dreams come true. Who wants to do that? If you can help do something about it, do that. I know, right? I like that sound effect. That's like a total bummer. Like for you to put in all that hard work towards seeing your aspirations and dreams manifest. And because you're not taking care of yourself, you miss out on that. You're too sick to enjoy it or you die. Who wants to do that? So I realize that exercise is an important part of my life. I am making it a priority, and I have been doing yoga with my cousin Lauren. Shout out, Lauren. I'm giving you a shout out. Shout out. We have been doing some free yoga classes all across Baltimore. So let me tell you something. Hold on. So I'm about to get on my soapbox, Robbie. I'm about to get on my soapbox. Do not use for an excuse that, oh, I don't have the money to pay for a membership. Here's why. Because there are so many free fitness and exercise classes all over the place. On Google, use that wonderful smartphone that you have, your Android, or for the people that I feel sorry for, the iPhone users. If you're in that cult, I'm cracking myself up tonight. No, but use that smartphone that you have and look up free exercise classes in whatever state you're in. So here in Baltimore, you can do a Google search and you can find all kinds of free fitness classes that are sponsored by various people, you know, especially hospitals and medical centers. They do a whole lot of free fitness classes, but please don't use for an excuse that you can't afford to pay for it. Because you can, because there are a lot of free options out there. And that's what me and Lauren did. The last 2 classes we took were free yoga classes. We did one, it was yoga, full moon yoga. That's what it was, in Canton Waterfront. That was so cool because it was dark outside. They gave us glow in the dark bracelets and necklaces and everything. And we were out there in the full moon doing yoga. It was amazing. And you're out there with nature, you know, you're getting fresh air. You're not all closed up in some house or room somewhere. You're outside. And it was so amazing. Now, when they started doing their little Buddha chants, I was like, nope. I was saying, hallelujah, Jesus, because at the end of the day, I am a Christian woman. But I enjoyed the exercise, and it's wonderful because it teaches you how to breathe, which connects with so many things you do. If you're a vocalist, you need to know how to control your breath. Exercising does all of that, and the benefits are amazing. For one thing, you know, it helps you to sleep better. So if you deal with insomnia, exercising helps with that. At night, you'll notice that you're ready to go to sleep. Your body's ready to shut down, which is amazing. Also, it relieves stress. And I'm a person who has dealt with anxiety disorder for years and years and years. And going to therapy, they suggest that you exercise as a way to relieve some of that stress. And it works. And again, it helps you to be one with your breath. You breathe. You know, when you get anxious, you start hyperventilating. No, bad. You don't want to do that. You want to get control of your emotions and your breathing and calm yourself down. That's what yoga is about. Relaxing and calming yourself down. And for all of you out there who think that yoga is not a workout, a real workout, I come to tell you, yes, it is. How about the next day, my body was hurting in places I forgot could hurt. I was like, oh no. I said, am I supposed to hurt right there? Because you stretch and you do planks and you do push-ups. You do all of that in yoga. And it increases your flexibility and balance. So yes, I guess I'm advocating yoga right now, but really I'm advocating exercise and fitness as a whole. So I just had to throw that out there. And I really like it. So check me and Lauren out. We're going to be posting pictures a lot because her and I, we're committed to doing this together. You need an accountability partner for every part of your life. I have one for business who Khadijah Carroll, who is Miss Live on Purpose, and she's also the CEO and founder of Live on Purpose LLC. And her and I are committed to being accountability partners in business and in life as women of God. And I have claimed Lauren as my fitness accountability partner because she loves yoga and we have very similar personalities. So shout out to Khadijah and Lauren. I wanted to put that out there. Also, today was the first day of school for Baltimore County students. Oh, glory. Hallelujah. Yes, Lord. I have a 5 and 7 year old who went back to school today. Hey, glory. Hallelujah. Oh, yes, Lord. Project Back to School complete. Okay. I put that on Facebook. I was like, honey, let me tell you, I was shopping for school stuff like a month ago. I got their book bag, their lunch pails, all their supplies. Oh, I went a month ago and got their school stuff. Oh, I wasn't playing. I got a few little last minute things last night, but for the most part, they were done. I was like, back to school, where are you? Because I was ready. I was like, They was there 15 minutes early, standing in line. Yes, they were. And my son, right, I was taking pictures of him, and he was like, he's 7 years old, mind you. He was like, for real, Ma? I was like, first of all, take that bass out your voice when you talking to me. And second of all, what happened to my baby? He was like, Mom, for real? Because I was taking pictures of him and I was embarrassing him and quote unquote keeping him from his friends. That's what he said. I know. So, but anyway, I still got my pictures and I posted them on Facebook. And my daughter, she's the complete opposite. She's going to the first grade and she's turning 6 next week. So she was like, oh, Mommy, I'm a big girl now. I'm going to the first grade. Oh my God, I get to see all my friends. And all the pictures, she was cheesing so hard. Can y'all see me? She was like, YouTube. She was like, she was smiling so hard in them pictures. Oh my Lord. But it's so funny because both of my children, they do have opposite personalities. They really do. It's funny to watch. But they are growing up and I'm happy about that. But with that being said, all of those who have children in the Baltimore County school system, or if you're teachers or administrators or principals or what have you, or staff, you know that a new grading policy has been instituted. It's been all over the news. And, a lot of people have been showing outrage and I'm trying to understand what it's all about. That's my position. I've seen people post videos and they've been very irate and they've been, urging all of the parents to go to, to the meetings, the city council meetings and things like that. And the council meetings, the educational meetings and protest about it. And I really get that. I understand. I want to understand some more about what this means because my children are in the Baltimore County school system. And so I'm actually reading an article right now from WBAL 11 News. It says Baltimore County implements new grading policy. More than 100,000 students went back to school today. Amazing. And they met with some non-traditional changes, especially when it comes to their report cards. Across Baltimore County, the first day focus is always on student achievement, from the bus to the classroom and all that good stuff. But the district is putting a new grading and reporting policy on the books that school officials said is based solely on achievement, of course, or grade, of course, and grade level standards. I also heard that homework will no longer be graded. So there's less emphasis on homework, late or missing work, and behavior. Now, this is it's weird to me because where's the standard anymore? Our children they're just, let's talk about it more after the break. I don't even want to try to cram in my last few comments in this 30 seconds. Let's talk about it at the 7:30 hour. Okay, we're going to pick up with that. But we're getting ready to take a break. And when we come back, more of the Be Inspired radio show only on BeExposedRadio.com and on YouTube at Be Exposed Radio.
Join the club that gives you stuff.
Hey, thanks.
Radio Loyalty. Here's how it works. Just click on the Radio Loyalty banner right now and sign up. Then you keep on listening like you already do. But now you earn points. Those points add up, and you can trade them in for stuff in the Radio Loyalty store. Earn more points by sharing your station with friends on Facebook and Twitter, answering surveys, and by using the apps in the New Players App Store. Pretty simple, right? Radio Loyalty. Click that banner to join now.
Check out what you missed on Be Exposed Radio.
The topic for today: movies and whether or not they have real life applications. And as I was saying, I was talking to him last night in the kitchen about this topic, and one of the movies I brought up was In Time.
Oh my God, get off my head.
That was one of the movies that I brought up.
Relevant in this conversation.
No, see, that's why we're friends. I bring everybody into. So, for those of you who haven't seen In Time, you need to, because it's a really thought-provoking movie. Starring Justin Timberlake. The movie was awesome. What are you saying, Bill?
That it was whack. I mean, it's not.
What? Well, it could have been him or.
He just said it was whack.
Who else could it possibly? Person that was relevant enough that could keep you in that story without overselling it.
Now, the thing is, it wasn't even about him. It was the movie itself.
It was the movie itself.
Check out Weird Radio every Tuesdays and Fridays from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. right here live on BeExposedRadio.com.
You're struggling with your mortgage. You think about it. You don't do anything but think about it.
What are we going to do if we lose the house? Where are we going to go?
At work.
I can't let anybody find out. I'm so embarrassed.
At dinner.
How can I tell the kids? It's going to wreck their lives.
And at 3 o'clock in the morning.
I don't know what to do. I don't know how to get through this. What's going to happen to us?
It's time to stop thinking. It's time to start dialing. Call 1-888-995-HOPE for a free government program that offers expert one-on-one advice about your mortgage options.
I'm all alone.
No, you're not. We've helped over 1 million homeowners, and we want to help you. And now there are more ways to help. Call 1-888-995-HOPE or visit makinghomeaffordable.gov, brought to you by the U.S. Treasury, HUD, and the Ad Council. So just type the job website address here. That's it. Then you enter what job you're looking for there.
Electrician.
This is Peter. Recently, you got help going on the internet for the first time to look for a new job.
Okay, then you just hit search and...
In the past, Peter's gotten more from people he knew, but he heard there were more jobs online.
There we go.
These are all for me?
Uh-huh.
Really?
He had no idea just how many.
I can't believe it. This one looks good.
Peter is thinking the internet might be for him after all.
And this is just one website.
Wow. Why didn't I do this sooner?
See what the internet can help you do at everyoneon.org or call 1-855-387-9166 to find a free training class near you. Brought to you by Connecticut and the Ad Council.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the home of Talk Lady with Monny, every Tuesday at 7 p.m.
Free stuff for you just for listening to this station. Yo, we got your attention? Here's how it works. You click on the Radio Loyalty banner right now and sign up. Then you keep on listening like you already do. But now you earn points. Those points add up, and you can trade them in for cool stuff in the Radio Loyalty store. Earn more points by sharing your station with friends on Facebook and Twitter, answering surveys, and by using the apps in the New Players App Store. Pretty simple. Free stuff just for doing what you already do. Radio Loyalty. Click the banner to join now. Join the club that gives you stuff. Hey, thanks. Radio Loyalty. Here's how it works. Just click on the Radio Loyalty banner right now and sign up. Then you keep on listening like you already do. By now, you earn points. Those points add up, and you can trade them in for stuff in the Radio Loyalty store. Earn more points by sharing your station with friends on Facebook and Twitter, answering surveys, and by using the apps in the New Players App Store. Pretty simple, right? Radio Loyalty. Click that banner to join now.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Welcome back to the Be Inspired Radio Show on BeExposedRadio.com. This is your host, the Miss Be Inspired, and I just have a few announcements that I want to give you on tonight. So last week was the Be Exposed, last Saturday, as a matter of fact, was a Be Exposed Radio open house, and I heard it was a big success. So shout out Be Exposed Radio family. We're doing big things every third Saturday of the month right here at the Exposed Radio Studio from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. is the open house. So listen, if you've missed the previous ones, you'll be able to catch it again on the next third Saturday of the month in September from 12 to 5 p.m. Also, the Be Exposed Radio 10-year anniversary. Whoa, my goodness, a whole decade? Wow. Holla at the moon. That's where it's going to be. So you don't want to miss out on that party. It's going to be August the 26th from 6 to 10 p.m. Power Plant Live is how you can get to it. Don't miss out on this awesome and magnificent event celebrating 10 years of being on air. You just got to be there. This is, I'm telling you, you don't know what you're going to miss unless you're going to be there, you know. You don't want to be square. You want to be there at the Be Exposed 10-year anniversary at Howl at the Moon, August 26th, 6 to 10 p.m. Power Plant Live. Also, your girl, Miss Be Inspired, is going to be all over the place starting in October all the way through 2017. And one of those events that I will be hosting, yes, right, hosting the second annual Live on Purpose conference. I will be the Madame of Ceremony for that entire weekend, which is amazing to me. I'm like, Lord, you're just opening up doors. Thank you. Hallelujah. That's right. But you got to be at that Live on Purpose conference. There are going to be some magnificent, dynamic speakers on that Saturday, and on that Friday, there's going to be a comedy show, and it's going to be October 7th through 9th, 2016 in Wilmington, Delaware. You don't want to miss it. I'll give you more information about that. But that's the announcements we have for today. We're wrapping up all of our announcements. We got a couple more seconds to spare. But again, please keep in mind all of those announcements. Try to make your way to the 10-year anniversary for Be Exposed Radio. That to me is a major milestone. 10 years, a whole decade of bringing you inspiration, giving you some controversial views and topics, giving you all types of perspectives to think about, which is amazing. And that anniversary celebration is August 26th at 6 to 10 p.m. Power Plant Live. And I need you to support the second annual Live on Purpose Conference, October 7th to 9th, 2016 at the Doubletree Hilton Hotel, 4727 Concord Pike, Wilmington, Delaware, and yours truly will be the Madame of Ceremony and host extraordinaire. I'll be there. Robbie is laughing at me like, "No, what is going on with her tonight?" You know, I drank some turn-up juice before I got here. You know, because when you're doing it by yourself, you got to be like extra, you know, like bring it. And of course, Robbie is here. I'm not by myself. Anyway, we're ready to take a break, and after we come back, we're going to talk more about the Baltimore County new grading policy. Oh my goodness. And we're going to talk about entering the winner's circle. You don't want to miss it. More of the Be Inspired Radio Show only on BeExposedRadio.com and on YouTube at Be Exposed Radio.
Check out what you missed on Be Exposed Radio.
Listen to Elizabeth Warren talking about Black lives and Black life.
Police are not occupying armies. This is America, not a war zone. I speak today with full knowledge that I have not personally experienced and can never truly understand. The fear, the oppression, and the pain that confronts African Americans every day.
Don't you just want to kill yourself? I mean, not from what she was saying, but from the music that was playing in the background. I just want to, gosh, but every word she said was prolific, and it did not come from what is now becoming mainstream is white privilege. She has a sensibility about her, and the way she speaks about different things that has, from the first time I saw her, I can't remember what state she's in. I think she's in like North Carolina or something like that, somewhere I'm not going. That some kind of sensibility about her that makes me like her for president. But she's not running. We have this old guy that looks like he should be on the popcorn box. Then we have Martin O'Malley. Fine. We'll settle if we must. Hillary, who I like, but she just has to fight against all this controversy, and that's the hard part of it all. Then we have Huckabee. I swore he died. Like in one of those books, like a fairy tale book. Trump. We're going to get to you in a moment. Meet with all these black folk in one room. And they just fell for it. Like, he must have been given $100 bills behind it.
Check out the Talk Lately show every Tuesday nights from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. right here on BeExposedRadio.com.
What is the radio show about? I know a lot of people were asking. And we want to make it clear that we are talking about the truth, and we're also giving the platform for folk to air their art, whether it's music or baking a cake, whatever it is that you do and you do well. As long as it's positive and we're talking about truth and we're coming up with solutions, which is also important, then that's what we're going to do. Wow. Right? So once again, welcome to Be Exposed Radio. Welcome to the Denasha Harrison Radio Show. Thanks for joining me.
Join the club that gives you stuff. Hey, thanks! Radio Loyalty. Here's how it works. Just click on the Radio Loyalty banner right now and sign up. Then you keep on listening like you already do. But now you earn points. Those points add up, and you can trade them in for stuff in the Radio Loyalty store. Earn more points by sharing your station with friends on Facebook and Twitter, answering surveys, and by using the apps in the New Players App Store. Pretty simple, right? Radio Loyalty. Click that banner to join now.
You're listening to BeExposedRadio.com. You are listening to Be Exposed Radio.
Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is, because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org, because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstopwrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Check out what you missed on Be Exposed Radio.
The topic for today, movies and whether or not they have real life applications. And as Stella said, I was talking to him last night in the kitchen about this topic, and one of the movies I brought up was In Time.
Oh my God, get out my head.
That was one of the movies that I brought up.
How to be relevant in this conversation.
No, see, that's why we're friends, because I bring everybody into. So, for those of you who haven't seen In Time, you need to, because it's a really thought-provoking movie, starring Justin Timberlake.
That movie was awesome. Why are you saying Bill?
Because it was whack.
What?
Whether it could have been him or
he just said it was whack.
Who else could it possibly personally that was relevant enough that could keep you in that story without overselling it?
No, the thing is, it wasn't even about him. It was the movie itself.
It was the movie itself.
Check out Weird Radio every Tuesdays and Fridays from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. right here live on BeExposedRadio.com.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the home of Talk Lately with Monny, every Tuesday at 7 p.m.
Check out what you missed on Be Exposed Radio.
Are you getting your kids this hoverboard thing that's taking over the country? They range from $300 to $600. They're blowing up. And then I mean literally blowing up. That one video, I thought that was going to be the one and only video that I saw in reference to it. And it wasn't. I've seen, now I can probably tell you about 10 to 15 videos of this happening where this battery gets super, super hot and burns like holes into your tennis shoes.
Oh my.
And I know you really pissed if you was wearing Jordans and you just paid all that money, you know, your lights are off.
Especially if they're from China.
Your lights off.
Check out the Talk Lately show every Tuesday nights from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. right here on Be Exposed Radio.
Can you see this? And this. And this. But nothing beats the moment you see that.
Cool!
That's your child's eyes opening up to a world of possibilities.
I didn't know it could do that!
Because one trip to the forest can spark a world of difference.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go, like hiking, canoeing, fishing, or camping. Or create your own adventure with family and friends, and you might just see this. Your moment's out there. Find it at discovertheforest.org. That's discovertheforest.org.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Steven.
Who said that?
Me, down here.
What are you, a yellow booger?
I'm a banana slug, Steven.
Well, what are you doing in my room?
I'm your sense of adventure. Don't you remember me? Don't you know that we miss you?
Miss me? Who misses me?
You know, all your friends in the forest. The trees, the pond, that little fort that you made out of branches. We all miss you.
Mom took me to the forest last year.
I'm a slug, Steven. It took me a long time to get here.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
The forest is not that far away. Have an adventure today. I'm sure your mom would take you.
You're right. I should get out. I want to have fun. Play in puddles, catch frogs, and climb trees. Hey, Mom!
Yeah, hon. Steven, what is that in your hand?
It's my sense of adventure, Mom. It's telling me we need to get out of the house and have some fun in nature today.
Come to the forest where the more adventurous you lives. Check out discovertheforest.org for cool places nearby.
You are true to yourself. You walk that, and you walk it with your head up, because yes, I have this gangster in me. I can do this. I will persevere. I will keep moving. We have Black women who are dealing with mental issues. We have Black women who are dealing with health issues. We have Black women who are dealing with self-esteem issues. We have Black women who are just dealing with issues, child. So as you try to figure out why am I here? What's my purpose? And that can bring you down. And you have to find that, oh no, you gotta be gangster enough to say, oh no, boo-boo, not today. You will not get me. I am here. I can take a punch and keep it moving. But I can also give one. Don't get it twisted. And then go in and fix my makeup. Well, get the lip gloss popping, put the wrap on, and keep it moving. So that is that gangster goddess. That's where I find the balance. So you have to know when to bring it out, each side, because I can give it to you either way, because I am mother of truth. You're the unicorn, you're magical Negro, you're gangster goddess, and I am here. So thank you so much for your question. Feel free to text us again, and the number is 443-642-9403. But I hope we answered that for you.
For this and more, be sure to tune in to Gangsta Goddess Radio Show every Tuesday from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock, right here on BeExposedRadio.com.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Bob Dylan said a man can consider himself a success if he gets up in the morning, goes to bed at night, and in between does exactly what he wants.
What do you desire? What makes you itch? What sort of a situation would you like?
Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do.
Whatever it is that you want good, you decide once and now you go. You move with passion and you move with courage. You move with your heart, you move with your balls. And regardless of how you think about yourself, you do it anyway. You got courage and passion, so you take action.
You have to be willing to do something that only you believe in. Even if everybody around you says it's not possible and it's not smart and it's probably not the safest way to do things, if you believe in yourself and you believe that it's a good idea, do not listen to anybody else. That's just straight up truth.
Better to have a short life that is full of what you like doing than a long life spent in a miserable way.
I know who I am, and I know what I believe.
I know who I am, I know what
That's all I need to know.
That's all I need to know. So from there, you do what you need to do. You know, and I think what happens is we make the situation more complex than it has to be.
Because we're looking for complexity. There's got to be something complex to understand.
It can't be that easy. No. It's very simple. This is what I believe, and I'm willing to die for it.
Trust yourself. What I mean by that is so many young people are getting so much advice from their parents and from the teachers and from everyone. But what is most important is that you have to dig deep down and ask yourselves, who do you want to be? Not what, but who.
I remember a lot of my YouTuber friends were like, dude, don't do that. What are you doing? Everybody's going to unsubscribe to your channel. There was a lot of big YouTubers who really know what they were doing on the site at the time that told me not to do it. They thought it was a bad idea. My parents thought it was a bad idea. Colette's parents thought it was a bad idea. For years, for probably the first 2.5 years, my mom was like, Shay, you need to get a real job. You need to go back to school. Shay, why don't you be a flight nurse? You like working with people. You like adrenaline. She was constantly texting me like, I'm just so worried about you. What are you going to do for a job, Shay? You have 3 kids. How are you paying for all this? I don't want to say specifically, but there's family that we have that was like, what does Shay even do for a living? You know, like, why doesn't he get a real job? And there was a lot of, you know, not ridicule, but a lot of, like, questions. You know, a lot of people are saying that I shouldn't do it, that it was a bad idea, and that I was jeopardizing the future of my family. And it has just gone to show that if you have an idea and you believe in it, don't listen to anybody else. You have to step out on a limb sometimes. You have to be daring. You have to take chances.
Don't listen to the naysayers. I mean, how many times have you heard that you can't do this, you can't do that, and it's never been done before? Just imagine if Bill Gates had quit when people said it can't be done. I hear this all the time. As a matter of fact, I love it when someone says that no one has ever done this before, because then when I do it, that means that I'm the first one that has done it.
being realistic is the most commonly traveled road to mediocrity. Why would you be realistic? What's the point of being realistic?
You have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future. You have to trust in something, your gut, destiny, life, karma, whatever. Because believing that the dots will connect down the road will give you the confidence to follow your heart, even when it leads you off the well-worn path. And that will make all the difference.
No matter how much you've done or how successful you've been, there's always more to do, always more to learn, and always more to achieve.
But when the thing that you're doing is bigger than you, when it's a service, when it's a way that you can make the world better, your heart will instantly be animated and your balls will get you through it. Passion and courage.
I've never craved money. I've never been proud of money per se. In fact, the first few years of getting a newfound wealth, I felt guilty about it. And I still feel a little bit guilty about it because there was a nobility in poverty, really.
Forget the money. Because if you say that getting the money is the most important thing, you will spend your life completely wasting your time. You'll be doing things you don't like doing in order to go on living, that is, to go on doing things you don't like doing, which is stupid.
The businesses and institutions that last, they are not generally the result of a narrow pursuit of popularity or personal advancement, but of devotion to some bigger purpose, the preservation of the Union, or the determination to lift the country out of a depression, the creation of a quality product, a commitment to your customers, your workers, your shareholders, and your community. That's a hallmark of real success.
You might never fail on the scale I did, but some failure in life is inevitable. It is impossible to live without failing at something, unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all, in which case you fail by default.
If the critics want to say I failed, they can say it. Like if you look at my track record, from the time I was young to the time 21, you can probably look at that and say that I failed. I did, but hear me very closely. Just because you failed doesn't make you a failure.
One of the things you gotta understand, my friend, is that you're supposed to fail. You're supposed to fucking fail, because failure is the stepping stone to success. It's not just cliche.
And so my challenge to each and every single one of you here today is think about that big goal in your life and go out. Embrace the power of non-attainment. Go seek failure. Thank you.
All right, folks, you were just listening to Inspirational Speeches, the Masters of Success. That's a video on YouTube. Again, it's called Inspirational Speeches, the Masters of Success on YouTube. The reason why I played that because today's topic is entering the winner's circle, and we're going to talk about characteristics of a winner. That's the aspect that we're going to start with tonight, because really what we're doing is setting you up for a series that we're going to be doing for the next couple of shows. Dr. D, Breaking Barriers with Dr. D, is going to return next week, and also my co-host Jabril will be back next week. But I wanted to take the time to set up the next coming weeks so you'll get this in your mind and start thinking of discussion questions and things you want to talk about on the next shows. But that video to me is amazing. It had a whole bunch of, first of all, let me backtrack. I have a surprise guest with me tonight, which is really cool. I like surprises. It's cool. I like surprises. His name is TJ, and he is a tattoo artist.
Hey, what's going on?
Did I say it right?
Yes.
Okay. He is a tattoo artist, which is cool. You know, I think you have to have some amazing creativity to do that. So TJ, tell everybody who you are, what you do, what you're about, and also thank you for being here tonight.
Oh, I'm always happy to come in and show my face and like give my advice. But me, as a tattoo artist, it's really hard to actually grab a hold of it, and there's a lot of creativity into it. But myself, I'm more of a peaceful guy, and I like to, really try to talk to people, really try to get into the whole conversation, try to get the people to know me. And I'm really a people's person, really try to stay positive about life. I'm a working guy, I'm a father, love life. I really hate it. I hate life. It's not
no. We got to change that. We got to get, you got to get excited about something about life, or make the best of it. That's my opinion, because it throws some serious curveballs, and I know firsthand. I mean, I'm gonna raise both hands. I know I've been throwing some curveballs. I was like, what? I wasn't expecting that. Oh, let me duck.
I got dodged that one like
right?
My God,
seriously. But what I learned to do, and this is kind of perfect that you said that, because when you transition out of, when you enter the winner's circle, you first find something that you're passionate about, you're excited about, and a lot of times people don't find things that they are excited about life. And it's easy to get distracted by all of the craziness that goes on in life. It is so easy, because when you watch the news, every other second is something on there crazy. It's like, what? And then, not to mention the stuff that go on in our personal lives, but finding something that we can get really excited about, passionate about, whatever it is. Nothing is too small. That helps to put a different perspective on life, I believe. I'm off of my soapbox now, TJ. I just wanted to throw that in there.
Oh, no, it's cool. And I also want to add, I definitely agree with you as far as this winner circle conversation.
Yes.
That I believe that, this is my opinion. I'm not going to say these are facts, but
right,
I believe that everybody that's probably not happy or they feel like they're in a loser square, that they're following this trend probably. They're not really trying to do their own thing. They're not trying to find what they really love. They're just following the wrong path. And that's like I was speaking earlier, you was talking about Power or Empire. As I was saying, I'm not going to watch it because it's a mainstream show. I believe that it really got nice hits and I bet it got a good plot, but I'm not going to watch it because everyone and their mom is really watching it.
Right.
I want to be something different, and that makes me happy. And me being a tattoo artist, and I do more than just like tattoos as far as art. I dance, I write poetry, I do graffiti. Yes, I vandalize buildings. Yes.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. We got 20 seconds left on the clock for this segment. Well, listen, when we come back, we're going to talk more with TJ. I'm going to call you DJ. What in the world? Where did I even get that from? TJ. And we're going to talk more about entering the winner's circle right here on the Be Inspired Radio Show, only on BeExposedRadio.com.
Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is, because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org, because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
What is hood respect? Family, life, work, love. We are all from the hood and we all want respect. That's why we wear Hood Respect. Available in men's, women's, and kids. For more information and ordering options, contact Instagram at Hood Respect, Facebook to Mel Martin Sr., and email at hoodrespect.tms71@gmail.com. The look you need is Hood Respect.
Only in the forest can you see this. And this. And this. But nothing beats the moment you see that. Cool! That's your child's eyes opening up to a world of possibilities.
I didn't know it could do that.
Because one trip to the forest can spark a world of difference.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go, like hiking, canoeing, fishing, or camping. Or create your own adventure with family and friends, and you might just see this. Your moment's out there. Find it at discovertheforest.org. That's discovertheforest.org.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Steven.
Who said that?
Me, down here.
What are you, a yellow booger?
I'm a banana slug, Steven.
Well, what are you doing in my room?
I'm your sense of adventure. Don't you remember me? Don't you know that we miss you?
Miss me? Who misses me?
You know, all your friends in the forest. The trees, the pond, that little fort that you made out of branches. We all miss you.
Mom took me to the forest last year.
I'm a slug, Steven. It took me a long time to get here.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
The forest is not that far away. Have an adventure today. I'm sure your mom would take you.
You're right. I should get out. I want to have fun. Play in puddles, catch frogs, and climb trees. Hey, Mom!
Yeah, hon. Steven, what is that in your hand?
It's my sense of adventure, Mom. It's telling me we need to get out of the house and have some fun in nature today.
Come to the forest where the more adventurous you lives. Check out discovertheforest.org for cool places nearby. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
What is the radio show about? I know a lot of people are asking, and we want to make it clear that we are talking about the truth, and we're also giving the platform for folk to air their art, whether it's music or baking a cake, whatever it is that you do and you do well. As long as it's positive and we're talking about truth, and we're coming up with solutions, which is also important.
Amen.
Then that's what we're gonna do. Wow, right? So once again, welcome to Be Exposed Radio. Welcome to the Denasha Harrison Radio Show. Thanks for joining me.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Welcome back to the Be Inspired Radio Show, only on BeExposedRadio.com. If you're just joining, TGIW to you, and you. This is your host, the Miss Be Inspired. And we're talking about entering the winner's circle. Entering the winner's circle. We're going to be talking about characteristics of a winner, because there are some characteristics of people who are determined. I'll say that. And that's one of the terms. That's determined. And I have in the studio with me TJ, my surprise special guest for tonight, tattoo artist and he's a father. He works and he does a whole bunch of stuff. He dances, do poetry.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. What else?
Skateboard. I do karate.
Graffiti. He does
graffiti.
Yeah,
I like to destroy, the buildings,
beautify it. No, it's not.
I like how you didn't make it positive. Let's turn it around.
That's my spin on it.
I like that.
I like we have contrasting views, and that's good on how to. But he said destroy it, and I said beautify it. That's what we should. That's what we
really
doing.
Be exposed.
We just having fun, you guys. That's all that is. But yeah, so I think that's cool though, because well, first of all, you've already identified some stuff that you really like to do in your life, which is really cool. So how did you come about finding your gifts and talents like that?
Oh man, it was really hard because I couldn't find myself. I couldn't really find what I really wanted to do and what I felt comfortable doing. At first, I started off, I wanted to be in this wrong like group.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was a bad group, but everybody was feeling like, hey, these are one of the bad kids that like this, like steal, beat up other kids, popularity things. So I hung up with the wrong crowd, and that's what it was, kind of growing up. And I always wanted to find myself, so I crossed different type of people, dancers, artists, thugs, all raves, weird kids. Some people would say gothic, emo. I've been around. I might as well call me Tupac because I get around.
That's my era right there. I get around. That's how. Yeah, listen. I grew up on Tupac and Biggie and all them. Back in my day. Oh no, I said back in my day. That's what old folks say. Back in my day. I'm not that old.
Well, back in
the day.
The day. There we
Right.
go.
That's, and you know what? TJ, what really like messed me up one day is when I was listening to the radio and they started playing old school music and they started playing like Faith Evans back in the day, Mary J. Blige, Monica back in the day, Brandy. I was like, oh no, that's old school now. Oh God. I was like, that just let me know. I was like, okay, y'all, that's not right.
Come that time.
Right. Like the 30 and over crew, like really. I was like, oh.
Well, I know I'm early 20s, but I look like I'm probably pushing 30.
No.
Oh, no. Oh, no. You haven't seen nothing. Let me take this hat off. I'll show you a magic trick.
That is so funny.
Yeah, this is real.
Oh, God. Okay, he's doing that. Wait, YouTube, can y'all see? Okay, yeah. Oh, wow.
This is what like a family man or a father looks like, really with responsibilities in life. So, yeah, this is the winner circle. This is how a winner circle looks. This is your real winner circle. Yes, this is a winner circle. Call it a cul-de-sac.
Oh, my God. You're so funny, TJ. Yeah. Well, you know what? It's all good. That's your look. I like it. You keep it nice and.
Oh, I mean, I usually like to keep it cut. I mean, that's when you'll see it. But if it's not cut, then you're always gonna see a hat. Yeah, I'm a hat man. I grew up on hats. I don't know why. I just love hats for some. I would take a shower on that. Yes, I will. Yes.
Hats all day.
Might call me Mr. Cat.
Wow, that's so funny. But listen, you guys, entering the winning circle. I really do want to set this up. Now, when we first selected this this topic, I had Dr. D, who is a psychologist that comes on the show every week, and she does Breaking Barriers with Dr. D, and she spends 30 minutes giving her perspective, the clinical perspective on whatever our topic is for that week. And for a while, we were talking about healing from hurts. And we all have encountered some kind of hurt, devastation, trauma in our life, whether it be from our childhood, current things that we're going through. We've all experienced some kind of trauma. So what we did was we talked about how to deal and cope with hurts that we've experienced. And we decided to come out of that and transition into, now that you've learned how to cope with the hurts and things that you've gone through in life, how do you come out of that and become a winner? And so that's why we talked about entering the winner circle. And at first, though, for real, TJ, when I heard the topic, I was like, okay, what does that really mean? Because a lot of people might hear that and be like, okay, what does that mean, entering the winner circle?
Well, I can tell you, right when you first told me, I already knew, like, I'm there.
Right.
I'm already there.
There you go. Yeah. And that's the first step, a mindset. So it was good that you said that. The first step to entering the winner's circle is that you have to have the mindset to do that. The mindset not to accept defeat, to understand that because you have made a mistake, or you may have messed up, or you may have done something that you regret, it does not have to be the end for you.
If you can acknowledge it, then you're a winner.
There you go. Hello.
Yeah, there you go. Hey. The mindset of a winner. Yeah, I mean, I take accountability and establish everything that went wrong in your life. You're a winner.
That's right.
Because then you'll know what you need to do the next step or the next way you cross that road.
Yes. So, good job. I know that's right, but that's exactly right. If you can, so we're talking about characteristics. We're throwing them out there right now. First is the mindset not to accept defeat.
I better look next to your friend right now and see if they're a winner.
Yeah, check your circle. Wait, that's another one. You jumping into. Hold on. No, that's good. But yes, so you have to have the mindset to not accept defeat, the mindset to want to win, to want to be successful. And then you have to acknowledge the mistakes around you. Just like TJ said, you don't be ashamed of them. I'm not going to get any more into it right now because we're getting ready to go into break. But when we come back, we're going to talk more about that. We're going to talk more about those characteristics. So we just gave you a couple. We said, hey, you got to pay attention to those things, all right? So come back to the Be Inspired Radio Show, only on BigExposedRadio.com.
Yeah, fella. Yeah.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the home of Talk Lately with Monny, every Tuesday at 7 p.m.
Hey everybody, check out what you missed on the one and only Be Inspired radio show.
I'm just thankful this year I've dealt with, some growing pains, and I've overcome some things, and I've also, accomplished some things in the process. I've learned some things. I learned that everybody loves your work until they gotta pay for it. That's what I learned. I learned that everybody loves what you do. I mean,
not always.
Listen, the Bible says money answereth all things.
Wow.
Okay. And there is a place. There is a place where finances is necessary. And when you got kids and when you got a wife and then you're doing everything and you top dog at what you do, especially when you weren't in the same place like with this radio show, you ain't in the same place you were a year ago. Should nobody be coming on the show and not donating to your show?
Can you say that on my show?
Should nobody donate to your show?
Can you say that in the middle of the live?
Yeah, make that a promo, please.
Should nobody come on this show without donating?
Yes.
I don't care if it's $20.
Donate.
Tune in to Be Inspired every Wednesday live at 7 p.m. right here on Be Exposed Radio.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
We're back. The Be Inspired radio show only on BeExposedRadio.com. My goodness, sometimes those breaks are so quick. It seems we going while we're back. I wasn't ready. Okay, yes, I am.
It sounds like my one night stand.
Ooh. What? No, he didn't
Let's
say
keep it
that.
PG. Let's keep
Yes,
it PG. I'm
PJ
sorry,
is the Be Inspired radio show, TJ.
Jump into the winner circle now, baby.
You should see Robbie's face right now. He like ghost, like, what did you just do? Yes, it's the Be Inspired radio show. We must keep it PG.
I'm sorry.
Young grasshopper.
Yes, Master. Yes.
All right. Yeah, we got grown-ups that listen, but it's a family show. It's a family show. All right. So yeah, we talking about entering the winner's circle. We just gave y'all a couple of pointers, but before we do that, I gotta tell you who I am. I can't just start the show and don't let you know that I am the Miss Being Inspired. And I have a guest, I'm gonna say a guest co-host for the night. Let's do that.
Hey guys, my name is TJ, aka Phantom. You can follow me on Instagram, see any of my tattoo works at chaotic_tattoos.
There you go. Phantom, that's your other name?
Yes.
I just learned. So it's Thomas, TJ, Phantom. I'm just any more that let's take a second. Let me pause. Any other names I need to know?
Growing up, I had a lot of different nicknames. People used to call me Bones, used to call me Skate, call me Kid.
Wow.
I can't really think of nothing at the moment, but that's all I got at the top of my head that it was actually named.
Oh, okay. Phantom. I like that though. So is that your tattoo artist name or that's your...
my tattoo artist, and that's like a underground scene type thing. When I mean underground, I mean as far as like scene kids, that guys that like to go to raves or like the go hang. Or is a lot of people like to judge or throw it out there, hang around the white kids or right. I don't really like to use that term, but to make it simpler, hang around the emos or gothics if that makes them feel more comfortable with it. But I just like to hang around a different crowd or all different crowds.
Okay, all right. So Phantom, I see you guys. We skipping all over the place right now, but I noticed your tattoos.
Yes, I've done them myself.
Really?
These are actually I've done myself.
Oh,
when I first started tattooing, and that was about 6 years ago.
Oh my god!
I had to start myself before I was trying anyone else. Then I worked on my little brother. My little brother is sleeved up.
Oh my gosh! Does it really hurt?
No, honestly, it feels good to me, but everyone else probably don't like the pain.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the winner circle.
Right. No pain, no gain. That's another tip for you. For real. Like you have to really be willing to work. Just like if you were exercising. You don't get results without feeling that pain in your muscle because your muscles are tearing and stretching. And you got to go through that in order to get the results that you want. So that's another tidbit for you. No pain, no gain. You've got to go through the process to get where you need to go. And sometimes it may be sometimes it may be uncomfortable, but it's worth it to see the end result.
Well, I can say if you're ready to be a winner, these are the things that you're going to need. You got to be ready to fall. You got to be ready to cry. You got to get ready to get hurt. Your feelings are going to get hurt if you want to be a winner. And trust me, nothing's easy. There's no shortcuts around it. I tried and I looked in every alley, and you're going to find a dead end.
Yeah. So you gotta understand that, really, that, also everybody is not going to see the vision like you do. Everybody is not going to understand what you're trying to accomplish and what you're trying to do. And we're talking about once you've gotten into the winner's circle, once you've gotten the mindset that you want to be successful in life, you've found a path that you want to go. Everybody's not going to agree with that path. And I've learned that firsthand. It has been very lonely at some times taking on this radio show and also establishing my own business, Be Inspired LLC, and hosting events. Sometimes it can get very lonely because two things happen. Either someone wants to attach themselves to you to benefit from where you're going in your success, or they want to try to find a way to discourage you. Like, oh, why would you want to do that? Oh, well, are you getting paid for that yet? Oh, I wouldn't be doing that for free. Like throwing darts at what you're doing. And the winner's mindset is like, I hear you, but then again, I don't, because where I'm going, it doesn't even matter. What you're saying.
Like, I'll take heed what you're saying, but
right.
I'm not going to make that move if I already have my mind already set towards being a winner. Shoot, something that you're telling me could pause me from my goals, and you can't always follow everyone's advice.
And people are going to try to give you all their advice. Like people who've maybe never done a radio show in their life. Then I'm just using that for an example because that's what I do. But, and then they'll have all the child, but you know what? You probably should do it like this because, or maybe you should talk about this, or maybe you should try this style, but have never done a radio show or any of that kind of stuff ever.
This is like the third time I've ever actually been on a radio show. And all I could say for any amateurs just like me, if you want to really be anything as far as where you're going to be talking or talking to people or being a people's person, be yourself. That's it. That's a winner right there.
There
be yourself.
You go. Look at you. You coming up with all of the. Go ahead. Be yourself. I like that one. That's good. We're writing that down too. Be yourself. In the winner's circle, we don't have time for copycats. Be who you are. Honestly, it's nothing wrong with having people that you look up to and that you admire. But don't try to emulate them to the point that you lose your own identity.
Yeah, I've done that before. Yeah, and I've been a real loser trying to follow the wrong crowd, trying to hang around the tough guys. And notice that's not me. Yeah, that's not me. I'm more of a people person, not a person that try to break up people. So, yeah, be yourself.
Be yourself. You'll be a winner. Yes, you will. People appreciate and like uniqueness. I've had to do that myself. Embrace the fact that I'm unique. I'm not, and each of us are. So that's not something that I'm saying just to boost myself. Each of us are unique. We are all made differently. And that's what makes life so amazing, that we have all of these different types of people. Each of us have something to contribute. So we don't have to be like anybody else, because what the world needs is what you have to offer. And that's the winner's mindset. You're confident in being who you are. It doesn't mean that you don't have moments when you're like, oh my goodness, I'm not sure about this. But in the end, you like being you. And that takes time, and that's a process that you have to go through to get to that point. Another characteristic of being in the winner's circle is never quit. You have to have a resilience that is second to none. There are going to be a lot of things that will come along in life that will try to get you to give up on whatever you're pursuing, or just life in general. We already talked about this earlier, right?
Yeah, you're right. And you know what? That was one of my biggest issues coming up as far as like life. I have been a quitter. I'll start something and I'll probably get far, then it get overwhelmed, and then I'll stop and I'll just let it go. And it's like, man, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? And I really didn't have no one to really push me. But recently, I had a couple friends that actually been friends that actually pushed me, and I actually found a female friend. I want to give a shout out, Tabitha. She actually, she's pushed me into this winner circle. So she actually had my back, and she pushed me into this mindset to not give up. And actually, like, life is gonna be hard, and it's gonna be tribulation that you have to pass. It's gonna be what is the term? I guess like a training field. You got to get yourself ready for it. You're gonna get some scrapes, you're gonna get some cuts, you're gonna get some burns. But guess what? At the end, you're gonna clean yourself up, and you're gonna look at the back of that path and like, it was nothing.
Right. I love it. Yes. And really, truthfully, the things that you go through really is nothing compared to the beauty of seeing whatever you're working towards happen. That joy right there will make you forget. Case in point, having a child. Okay, so when you're pregnant, okay, yes, it's the wonderful joy of carrying the child. Everyone's spoiling you from the woman's perspective, and you're eating. You shouldn't eat anything, just any old thing you want, but you're eating and people are pampering you. And then reality hits when you got to birth that child into the world. Pain, unbelievable pain that is like, oh my God, just go ahead and kill me now. I don't want to.
I give it to all females, all women that have children and that's bearing children, hands down, that you females are strong.
Yes.
I don't think that I can imagine the pain that you have to go through for a child to exit your body the way it is. And
either way,
I'll give it to you. You know what? Because if I had a child, I don't know, I'd probably blow my own brains out because I only have one exit, and I don't think I want that.
Oh, yeah. No. I don't even want that visual. Okay, let's backtrack. Ooh, keep it PG. Oh God.
Oh.
No.
I kind of just hurt myself for a second.
Right? But yeah, that pain that a woman goes through bringing a child into the world is tough. But when the child is born, there is such a joy. It's like you instantly do forget the pain. You don't remember the pain. And so that's a good point of what you're saying. You may get some scrapes and bumps along the way. You may, but the joy of seeing what you've worked so hard for be birthed, you see it actually happen. It makes you forget the pain. So it's worth it. It really, 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 really is worth it to endure. And I need to back up for a second. Because I need to explain to you from my perspective, and this is opinion again, of what it means to enter into the winner's circle. So to enter something, it means that you're coming out of something else. You're making the decision to cross over, if you will, into this. So you may be coming out of a mindset, or you may be just coming out of going through a series of situations, entering something. You've overcome some stuff. You have overcome some things, and now you're entering into a world that says, all the people that's in this here circle, we're going to make it. We're the type that we're going to succeed no matter what. So crossing over from maybe one mindset that says, I can't make it, I can't do it, to crossing over into a world or a mindset that says, no matter what, I will succeed. This doesn't eliminate failing at some things. What it means is no matter what comes your way, you have made the decision to make it. So you're crossing over. So to enter the winner's circle means you have overcome something. You had to overcome some things. You had to make it through some things to enter into the winner's circle. You had to make it.
And I want to throw something out there for all the males and / fathers.
Mm-hmm.
If you are in your child's life, you are a winner to me. And everyone that has that mindset, right, as far as their child actually being in their lives, you are a winner to me. And I know my opinion doesn't matter, but I hope it makes you feel good hearing this because, like,
Yes,
me
I like
being in my
that.
son's life, it makes me feel great, and I feel more of a winner than I
Mhm.
ever done before.
Mhm.
And just seeing a lot of people that really not taking that step,
Mhm.
I wish they can really just see this winner circle and they
Mhm.
get a feel for it.
Yes, TJ, you know what? I appreciate that because there are a lot of fathers, especially African American fathers, who are doing fantastic jobs in their children's lives. And Black fathers get a bad rap all the time. They get stereotyped and automatically put into this bucket of deadbeats. Oh, I know. We can
Wow.
talk. Look, we can ready to go on a break. We can ready to go on break. Hold that.
Maybe we'll move this after this break.
Right. Yes. Hold that because that's tough, right? So all right. So we go ready to take a break. When we come back, more of the Be Inspired Radio Show on BeExposedRadio.com and on YouTube at Be Exposed Radio.
So, Jacqueline.
Yes, Mom.
I wanted to talk to you about something and... Oh, wait. Hold on. I just got a text. Oh, there's another one. Wow. Busy me. So, anyway...
Oh, wait, Mom. I just got a message. My friends keep commenting on my comment. Oh, there's another one. So many comments on my comment.
Oh, I can't wait to watch TV tonight. Playoffs!
Hey, guys, check out my new video game. Wait, Mom, what? Huh?
What? Hold
What'd you say? Wait a second, what?
This weekend, unplug. Take your family to the forest. There's nothing in the world like experiencing nature firsthand. Trees, paths, bluebirds, streams. Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. To find the forest nearest you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
What is hood respect? Family, life, work, love. We are all from the hood and we all want respect. That's why we wear Hood Respect. Available in men's, women's, and kids. For more information and ordering options, contact Instagram at Hood Respect, Facebook to Mel Martin Sr., and email at hoodrespect.tms71@gmail.com. The look you need is Hood Respect.
Are you thinking about getting your GED diploma? Well, here at the GED Pep Talk Center, we've got a number of pep talks that can motivate you.
Sometimes things don't always turn out the way you want them to.
You know that feeling? People look at you and don't believe in you.
You want some gentle encouragement.
Then you're on your way to your GED diploma and a better life.
But I know you're probably just a little bit nervous. You can find it in yourself to take that first step. You can improve your future. You can do this. I know you can.
You need to start pushing yourself.
Now get your game face on and take the first step towards a better life. Hurry up. Don't make me repeat myself.
Whatever level of motivation you need to get your GED diploma, we've got a pep talk that's right for you. Call 1-877-38-YOUR-GED or visit yourged.org for your pep talk and find free GED classes in your area. GED is a registered trademark of the American Council on Education, brought to you by Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
When you were a little kid and you thought about what you wanted to be, teaching was at the top of your list. But things changed. And as you got older, teaching didn't seem like the best option anymore. So you're thinking you'll be something else. But what would your 12-year-old self say? Now you want to be a doctor. You don't think teachers save lives? 25 at a time. An actress? Try playing a different role every time the bell rings. How about a scientist? Ever heard of physics? Chemistry? Who do you think teaches that? Teachers today are breaking down obstacles, finding innovative ways to instill old lessons, and taking learning far beyond the four walls of the classroom. It's time to recognize that great things are happening in teaching and put it back on your list. Don't try to convince yourself otherwise. You had it right the first time.
Find out how you can make more at teach.org. Make more. Teach. Brought to you by Teach.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
We're back. You're listening to the Be Inspired Radio Show only on BeExposedRadio.com. I am your host, Miss Be Inspired, and I'm here with my special guest co-host, I'm going to call for the night. He's not just a guest, but he's a surprise special guest co-host. TJ. He's doing a great job.
Hey,
You know,
guys,
he's got to get used to doing it, Be Inspired radio show style, though.
I'm definitely inspired of being exposed.
You know, keep it at PG and whatnot.
Only for the night, fellas.
Yeah.
Only for night for ladies.
Yeah.
Trust me, when I come back, R-rated.
Oh no, God. All right, I had to laugh on that one. Yeah. Yeah, but just not on the Be Inspired radio show.
All right, okay.
When you come on here, you got to keep it PG.
I gotta inspire people. I don't want to inspire people being trifling and nasty.
Yeah.
Though.
No.
We're talking about the winner's circle.
Oh God.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah. Oh, when we left from the last segment, we brought up, well, TJ actually brought up a really good point. He commended all of the fathers that are in their children's lives and identified them as winners. Now, before we get into that, I just want to say this, that winning doesn't mean that you're this big time celebrity or you have this astronomical dream that you're trying to accomplish,
or even knocking your baby moms down. We don't want to do that. We want to be like, you know, the a-hole now. We're just talking about the ones that's in their child's life and doing what they need to do, and keeping their mind straight for them and their child.
Right.
You're a winner.
Right. And so that means that, you know, things as simple as working hard to be there for your family, you're in the winner's circle, because you could decide not to. You could decide not to be there. But being a person who wants more out of life than just the status quo, or you refuse to accept stereotypes, that makes you a winner. That makes you a winner. So when we were talking earlier, I said, you know, I think that's really cool that he took the time out to commend fathers. And then I went a step further and said how Black fathers, they really do get a bad rap. And all of the Black fathers are sort of like put into this big bucket of deadbeat fathers. And that's just not the truth. There are a lot of Black men who are in their children's lives. And then that set something off in TJ. He was about to go in. I'm gonna give you a chance I'm gonna give you like 2 minutes. That's it, because we got 5 minutes to give your perspective on that.
All right, that just really pisses me off, even especially in this city. And as far as Black like fathers, like they don't even give us a chance or appreciation for what we do, or even give us a chance to or even ask us or try to get proof. It's kind of sad how the system works here, that the mother could just go to the system and say anything, and the father will be straight on child support like that. But the father can have proof. He can have receipts. He can have paperwork, and he can have witnesses showing that he's done all these things. And the judge will look at you and like, oh, I don't care. She's struggling right now. What about her? Like, what about me? I'm the breadwinner. I've been doing all this and that.
Yeah.
Like, no one's not really showing me no appreciation on the things that I'm doing. And then I have to owe ever since he was born. And that pretty much sucks.
Wow. Yeah. You know what? Your story is not unique of fathers in Baltimore City or just even across the U.S., because my husband went through something similar. And I'm sure if he's listening, or, you know, if he were listening, he'd be able to call and say to you, TJ, yes, I've been there. And I witnessed it, you know, where he tried to plead his case. Even when his child's mother didn't put him on child support, he was willingly giving his money. You know, he was giving her a lump sum every month and also paying for daycare and all these things. Yeah. And when he was put into the system, it really made matters a lot worse.
I would like to meet him. That sounds like a winner to me. I would, yes, please.
Yeah,
please.
And he's been through a lot. So I'll say, you know, I thank you for taking the time out to thank fathers who are in their children's lives.
Because a lot of they're not gonna really get the love that we need for real. Yeah, we're guys. Yeah, we're males. Yeah, we're strong and tough. But guess what? We need some appreciation too.
I know that's right.
Yeah, if we don't, then guess what? That's why we're doing the things we're doing, because we don't get no appreciation. People just overlooking what we're doing, and now he's like, hey, you know what? Forget it. Since I'm not gonna appreciate for it, I might as well not do it. Right. There it is.
That is true. And even though that doesn't seem like on the surface the right response, how can you blame somebody for feeling that way? Honestly, when you're breaking your back to do the right thing and you're constantly being overlooked for it. And I personally, even going a step further for myself, I am a giver. I'm a person who loves to give and to help people. That's my personality, right? And people like us, TJ, often get overlooked. Very much
every
so.
day, all day. I
Yeah.
believe it. Yeah. But, I'm not going to let that knock me. I'm not going to let that change my characteristic because I'm still going to be a giver. And I have friends. Yeah. I don't mind giving and knowing that I'm not going to get nothing back in return. But as long as I know, I'm helping them, it makes me feel better. And it puts a smile on my face and it makes their life a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it's probably not the way I should go because I'm probably putting people before me, but
yeah,
it makes me happy.
You're an altruistic person, a person who's concerned with the well-being of others, even if it's sometimes before your own. And sometimes what I love about God, though, and I'm throwing this in here, like every time that I do that, and every time that I start to feel discouraged about it, something wonderful happens to help me know that it wasn't in vain. It always happens like that. Even if it's something small, like somebody will turn around and do something nice for me, or turn around and give me something, or I'll get a break in a bill or something, something like that, little stuff like that. So yeah, I'm committed to being myself, TJ.
And I condone you for that. Yes. And you know what? I love being myself. You hear me? This is, first time I'm with you. And guess what? I'm talking to myself. I mean, not fully. This is PG now. People.
It is PG. We keeping it PG. All right. Because we on the Be Inspired radio show.
Heck yeah.
All right. We get ready to go on break. But when we come, you know what? When we come back from break, I saw TJ pull this down. We should give the call-in number and stuff. You want to do it?
I would like to see how many fathers will actually call in and see if they're in their child's life. That's kind of like my little thing. And then I could just give them appreciation for the times that they don't get. And like, hey, man, you're a winner. You're a winner, man. Please call in. Please.
All right, give the number. It's on that card you just gave.
Please call in. It's 410-702-5657. Once again, it's 410-702-5657.
All right. So when we come back, we're going to give you that information again. You're listening to the Be Inspired radio show.
Boom.
Check out what you missed on Be Exposed Radio.
Listen to Elizabeth Warren talking about Black lives and Black life.
Police are not occupying armies. This is America, not a war zone. I speak today with full knowledge that I have not personally experienced and can never truly understand the fear, the oppression, and the pain that confronts African Americans every day.
Don't you just want to kill yourself? I mean, not from what she was saying, but from the music that was playing in the background. I just want to, gosh, but every word she said was prolific, and it did not come from what is now becoming mainstream is white privilege. She has a sensibility about her, and the way she speaks about different things that has, from the first time I saw her, I can't remember what state she's in. I think she's in like North Carolina or something like that, somewhere I'm not going. That some kind of sensibility about her that makes me like her for president. But she's not running. We have this old guy.
You're struggling with your mortgage. You think about it. You don't do anything but think about it.
What are we going to do if we lose the house? Where are we going to go?
At work.
I can't let anybody find out. I'm so embarrassed.
At dinner.
How can we tell the kids? It's going to wreck their lives.
And at 3 o'clock in the morning.
I don't know what to do. I don't know how to get through this. What's going to happen to us?
It's time to stop thinking. It's time to start dialing. Call 1-888-995-HOPE for a free government program that offers expert one-on-one advice about your mortgage options.
I'm all alone.
No, you're not. We've helped over 1 million homeowners, and we want to help you. And now there are more ways to help. Call 1-888-995-HOPE or visit makinghomeaffordable.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Treasury, HUD, and the Ad Council.
Do you want to promote your business? Do you want to get yourself noticed? Well then, why not sponsor us? There are lots of different options to choose from commercial spots and on-air shoutouts to interviews and even putting your logo on our website. Don't miss these great opportunities to get noticed. Check out our sponsorship packages on our Facebook page or on our website, beexposedradio.com.
What is the radio show about? I know a lot of people are asking, and we want to make it clear that we are talking about the truth, and we're also giving the platform for folk to air their art, whether it's music or baking a cake, whatever it is that you do and you do well. As long as it's positive and we're talking about truth and we're coming up with solutions, which is also important, then that's what we're going to do. Wow. All right. So once again, welcome to Be Exposed Radio. Welcome to the Denasha Harrison Radio Show. Thanks for joining me.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Welcome back to the Be Inspired Radio Show, only on BeExposedRadio.com. I am your host, Miss Be Inspired, and I have my special guest co-host. It was a surprise special guest co-host, but he's my special guest co-host for the night, TJ.
Boom.
Wait a minute.
Hey, you doing? How you doing?
Yeah. So we're talking about entering the winner's circle, and we've given some really good pointers. We also allow you to listen to a YouTube video, because you couldn't see it. Yeah, you could only hear it and it's the name of it's Inspirational Speeches, the Masters of Success. And it was a combination of speeches from various people talking about not giving up, talking about how failing doesn't make you a failure, which is a very, very unique perspective, because a lot of times when we encounter mistakes, or we might do something that's not so good, that's something we regret, we automatically feel like a failure. We feel like, oh my goodness, you feel like the worst person on earth. But the best way to cope with that is to not stay there in that mindset. And it's hard to do when you're going through it. It really is. It is super, super hard to do when you're going through it, to and not stay in that defeated mindset, if you will. It is so easy to do. But first of all, the way to defeat that is to get around people who are positive, who won't let you settle, who will not let you stay in that mindset. You really have to get around people who will push you. When I was going through, for an example, a tough situation in my life, in my family, and I was like, you know what, this is it. I'm just walking away. I don't have time for this. And I had positive people in my ear saying, you know what, don't give up. There is still hope. Do not let this go because of this mistake. This person generally, they're a good person. They really mean well, but they messed up. So don't give up on them. And family, that's a tough one.
Shout out to family now.
Yeah, yes.
We need them.
We do, and it's like, because they're close to you, and when we get hurt by them, it really stings, but we can't give up. We can't give up on each other. So we got to make sure we have the right type of people around us, encouraging us to do well, to come out of that, to don't stay down, but get back up. That's what the Be Inspired Radio Show is all about. We also talked about, let me go to my notes because I want to make sure you have it. Okay. You have to have the mindset to win. When you enter the winner's circle, or when you are in the winner's circle, or when you decide, let me take these headphones off. When you decide to get into the winner's circle, you have to have the mindset to do so. You have to decide that I will not accept defeat. You have to want to win. You have to want to be successful. And everybody that decides to win, you're in that winner circle. Everyone who decides that they will not accept defeat for their life, that they will make it, that they will overcome. And entering into the winner circle means that you did overcome. You've overcome some things to get there, period. You've conquered some things. You've conquered some mindsets. You've overcome some mistakes. And you have decided that that's not the end for my life.
Yeah. Just like a bad relationship. I'm going to say this to everyone, males and females. Just because you had a bad relationship, do not take it on the next person. Don't be a sole loser about it. Be a winner. Just use from what you had before and just show the things that what you need to do and what you need not to do. Just use those tools. That's all it is. It's not about being a loser. You're being a loser if you take it out, or if you really be real rude to someone about something that someone else did or your previous ex did. Don't be a loser about it. Be a winner and just keep that smile on your face. Still have that same attitude that you had with your previous to your next. And that's a winner.
Yeah. Learn from your mistakes. In other words, learn from them. So when you fail, take the nuggets from it. What could I do different the next time? What can I do different the next time? This doesn't mean it's the end. This doesn't mean you won't find love again because one relationship didn't work out. It just means that, okay, maybe I need to kind of evaluate what happened in that relationship and do it differently the next time. Or look, what TJ?
Or you need to probably get a stronger passcode on that phone.
Hey, wait a minute. No. Winners don't do that. We don't hide. We don't hide like that. We don't deceive. Huh?
I hope everyone's listening, taking lessons. Don't do what I do.
Yeah. I mean, for security purposes, you put a passcode on your phone. So if you drop it or lose it, but not just because you're trying to hide something from your boo.
Yeah, that's a real loser right there for you.
Yes.
I was a big fat loser for sure. Yes, I was.
That is somebody who's
taking accountability for the things you've done. So I still say I'm still in the winner circle. Yeah, I've done my little dirt and my little kiddie games. But now you need to know you got to step up and be real about it. You can't play games and got my feelings hurt.
Yeah.
Just need to know I just need to step up. Don't sit, cry, pout in the corner, and don't let those friends that try to still egg you on into still yeah, man, man, whatever. They didn't care about you. No, those are not the friends you want. You want someone that push you and hey, man, you learn from your mistakes, and those are your winner friends. Make sure you have winner friends, because if you have some loser friends, you're going to become a loser.
Winner friends. Yeah. That's good. Winner friends. So we also talked about that a little bit too. Check your circle. Check your circle.
You better check them, honey. It's real out here. It's real.
Yes, it really is real. Check your circle and make sure you have positive people around you. People that's going somewhere too. It's nothing worse than you trying to make it and go to the next level in your life and be successful, and you have people around you who don't want the same things.
Haters, just hating. Wow.
They don't want to be better than what they are right now. They're good. They've settled. They're content.
No, I think they want to, but they just don't know how to. They don't know how to be a winner. Everyone wants to do good. Everybody wants to do great, but they see the ones that's really working hard to achieve that, and that's where haters come from, because they're like, oh man, I don't want to work as hard as that, but I want that too.
Yeah,
lazy.
And that's also not a characteristic of a person that's in a winner circle. You can't be lazy. You gotta work. We all have moments where we are like, okay, I don't feel like it today, but that cannot be your general mindset.
Because that means you don't feel like being a winner.
That cannot be your general mindset. I think what I'm gonna do is there's another video that I want to play on YouTube. It's really cool. Well, first of all, let me do this. Okay, we want to give a shout out to all of the fathers out there who are in their child's life. We also want to give a shout out if you know of fathers out there. If you are a father or you know of some fathers out there who are really playing it up. doing the right thing. They're in their children's lives. Call us at 410-702-5657 or text us at 443-642-9403. We want to hear from you. We want to give you a shout out. And we also want to know some of your experiences, some of the things that you've had to go through, but you're still in your child's life. You're determined that you will have an impact on your children's life.
Yeah.
Call us at 410-702-5657 or text us at 443-642-9403. We want to hear from you. I'm going to put it on Facebook in a minute too, but call us if you're listening. What I do want to do though is play another video on YouTube. I really, really like it. This is something that you also have to do when you're in the winner's circle, is you have to continue to fill yourself with positive things. Listen to positive stuff. Listen to inspirational messages, videos. Don't fill yourself with a whole bunch of junk. One thing my husband said that I felt was very interesting. He said it's not necessarily about the stuff that you won't listen to. Like, oh, I don't listen to that. I don't do that. It's about what you do, what you will put into you. And you got to fill yourself with good things, positive things. It's enough stuff out here that's negative. You can get all the negative stuff you want, but you have to make up your mind to do positive and put positive images in front of you, you know?
Yeah, and keep that in mind. That's just not one thing. That's as far as everything. Like, you get positive people, positive food, positive environment. That's everything. You put something negative in your body, and guess what?
Yep.
You're going to be, something nasty is going to come out that other end.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want that.
No, we don't. I like that. Something nasty will come out of the other end. Your end result won't be too pretty. Won't be none too pretty. You don't want that. Okay. There are a couple of videos. We're going to look it up, but I want you to do that. I'm going to encourage you to go to Facebook. Not Facebook, YouTube. Go to YouTube and type in inspirational speeches. Go to YouTube, type in inspirational speeches, and a whole list of them will pop up. Take your pick. Start making a habit of starting your day off by listening to something positive.
Let me stop and say this. Hey, people, I want you to listen to it now. Don't just sit there and listen to us and not do it. I mean, pick up your phone and do it. I bet you're just sitting there listening and contemplating if you're going to do it or not, huh? Like, should I? No,
do it right now.
Do it. Pick up your phone.
Don't wait.
I see you.
You're
pick it up.
so
Stop.
funny.
Pick it up.
You are so funny. All right, so when we go on the break, we got time right now, but when we go on the break, I'm going to find that video so we can play it for you. But start to fill your day with positive things. Start to do that, because that will help you to overcome defeat. It just will. It just will. You can't have a loser mindset. No loser mindsets allowed in this winner circle.
Oh, winners over here, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What's some of your favorite inspirational movies?
Wow. Inspirational?
Yeah, like a movie that has you feeling like, you know what? Yeah. Robbie, what about you? Do you know any? I'm bringing Robbie up in here too.
Let me see. Very inspirational movie. I don't know.
I'm gonna be honest. All right, this is kind of off the wall, but I'm gonna say The Matrix. Why? Let me explain why. Because it just shows that you can't follow the system. The system's only trying to corrupt you to be like everyone else, and you try to be something different. Yeah, man, it inspired me to not to follow all these robots and all this trends. So yeah, I guess it's a funny way of expressing it. But yes, The Matrix. Yes.
Well, I mean, you can look at whatever you want. Movies and stuff speak to different people differently. So I might watch Matrix and get a different message. You got that out of it, and I think that's perfect. Like I think that's a really good perspective on it. Any more? Look, I see Robbie's wheels turning. It's no movies that made you feel like, I'm a winner. I can do this. Or any shows, TV shows?
Okay, that's better.
That's better. Okay, all right.
Show. Okay, so it was a show. It was a cartoon. It was called Shaolin Showdown, right? And my favorite character was Raymundo, and he was like the wind element, and he was pretty cool. And what inspired me about that show was he ended up joining like the bad people
Mhm.
because he was jealous that he wasn't the chosen one, but he was the only one who could stop the bad person. So he kind of like turned his ways and he was like, dang, well, maybe I shouldn't have been so like selfish and hot-headed and trying to
Mhm.
like steal it or like take it for myself.
Right.
And flies. But yeah, it was inspiring.
And his name was what was his name again?
Raymundo.
Raymundo.
Shaolin Showdown. I wonder how many people remember that show.
Not me. Sorry.
It's okay.
Well, how about you?
In the 90s, there were a whole bunch of little inspirational shows and stuff. But I like well, I can tell you my husband's favorite movie, Pursuit of Happiness.
Wow, how could I
How did I not think of
overlook that?
That one is like
Or 7 pounds.
See?
7 pounds.
That
Both
was
by Will
very
Smith.
Any Will Smith movie.
I know, right?
Darn it, William.
Our Robot inspired me in some kind of way I don't know yet.
Right.
but it did.
You be like, wow, I didn't.
Well, thank goodness for the Fresh Prince now, huh?
That was a funny show. That was a good show. For me, inspirational movies. I don't know. I like see now I'm in the same boat with you, right?
It's hard to actually think what all the movies and shows is jumbled in one.
Yeah, it's a lot of them out there. I liked now I don't know if this is inspirational, but I like the movie Little Women. You know,
I don't think I've seen it.
Yeah, hey, it's a book too. Okay, whatever. You know, it's not mainstream, but it's a good movie. You know, and it takes you through the life of 4 sisters, and you watch them grow, and you watch them go through some of the challenges that young women go through. But in the end, they end up taking their own paths, and they end up finding out life on their own and finding out what works best for them. You know,
so beautiful.
I think I just shed a tear.
See the silver lining. It's just
oh my god, someone got tissue.
Batman inspired me not to do crime at like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Batman inspired me to do crime.
I know.
What?
He had an underlining villain kind of feel. That is true though, if you think about it. I mean, he fought crime.
He's a vigilante.
But he was right.
Yeah, he doesn't follow the rules
He
from
doesn't.
law.
No, he does it his own way.
gosh.
Vigilante. That is true.
But I guess one more movie that I can see if I can squeeze in there. Equilibrium is an old movie. I think it came out in 2000, if anyone remembers it. And that was the movie casted by the current Batman.
Oh,
that movie.
Ben Affleck. It was?
Oh no! Oh no, not that current. I'm sorry. Let me bring it back as far as maybe between the Batman Begins.
Oh, okay.
With Bane, of course, and the Joker.
Okay.
That Batman.
Okay.
That actor. And
wait a
that
minute.
movie was about people like and not having their feelings like equilibrium, and they were all stripped of their feelings.
We can go break. We can pick it back up when we come back. All right. Be Inspired Radio Show only on BeExposedRadio.com.
Boom.
Check out this flashback of the Artist Exchange Radio Show on BeExposedRadio.com.
Welcome back to the Artist Exchange Radio Show here live on BeExposedRadio.com. In the building, we have live Mr. Michael Ryder. There we go. And Mr. Steve Yarn. They're doing a partnership based on what was it again? The stories of the Vulcan Blazers. An awesome production that they have coming up. And now the name of it will be called
Baltimore Heat.
There we go. They were telling us a little bit about they're in the pre-production phase of developing this Baltimore-based production. It seems like a really awesome idea. I'm always love for more artistic events to come here, and because it's more of an event because you guys are going to actually use Baltimore as your complete backdrop of the city, and that's very awesome to hear.
Yeah, we want people to fall in love with this project through the visions and the tales we're going to tell about these firefighters, but also we want them to fall in love with the city of Baltimore. Just like they did with Miami Vice and Chicago Fire and NYPD Blue and
Sex in the City.
Sex in the City and all these other places that have the city as a star as much as the artists and the actors are.
And
that's what I'll go
Baltimore
with.
has for many years have been the backdrops of many movies. I could think of a few Whoopi Goldberg movies, Sleepless in Seattle. A lot of these movies that have always used Baltimore as a scene, not to mention The Wire and Homicide and countless other movies, House of Cards, all these movies and television shows that have always used it, but it was never really about Baltimore. They always included Baltimore in the story or the backdrops or certain historical scenery,
things they absolutely needed to say.
But it never House of Cards actually shoots in Baltimore. But they're saying that it's Washington D.C.
Right.
Yeah.
So they're shooting here and not even giving us credit for the place we're here.
The Artist Exchange Radio Show every Friday 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Saturday 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Real artists, real talk, real live on Be Exposed Radio.
I gotta find it. I know that bitch talking about somebody. Oh my gosh, what channel? What station? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna miss it.
I mean, it's always talking about somebody. I don't know what's going on.
I know. Remember what he said about me?
He always talking about somebody.
As soon as somebody ready to step to him, he get quiet. Lies. Now it's my turn to talk. Talk Lately starts now.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the home of Talk Lately with Monny, every Tuesday at 7 p.m.
Check out what you missed on Be Exposed Radio.
It doesn't say alleged anywhere in here.
This is the wrong song to play underneath this topic.
They're saying 4 years ago, according to a $20 million lawsuit, the plaintiff, who was also not named, met Charlie Sheen in Las Vegas on April the 1st, 2011. The sleaze suit claimed that Sheen entered into a nefarious plot designed to lure plaintiffs into a luxurious hotel room.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Hey, folks. Welcome back to the Be Inspired Radio Show, only on BeExposedRadio.com. I am your host, Miss Be Inspired. And I need to let you know, too, that we are on Be Exposed Radio on YouTube. So subscribe.
Don't think about it. Do it, people. Do it.
Yes, just pick up your phone and just do it.
Don't look at it. Don't think. Just do it.
Don't think about it. Don't think about it too much. Do you know that video? Yeah, I mean, you know that song? Yeah, I haven't heard that one. My husband did a video. First of all, shout out to Titus James and Greenwood Ave Projects and Wait What Television. He's a executive producer of that. And he does videos, and he did this got him video when, somebody, you just gotta watch it. Just go to Wait What Television and subscribe to Wait What Television. Because if I try to describe it, it's gonna be like, nah. Just go to Wait What Television on Facebook and on YouTube. Subscribe and like both of those. And you'll get to see all the videos he's done. And you'll get to see the got him videos. That's on there. They're really funny. I'm not going to do it any justice if I try to explain it. Just not. But anyway, I have special guest co-host tonight. TJ. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, I like having fun. I like to throw my input, make people laugh. That's my goal. I think that's my job, actually, to be here on Earth, to make you laugh. If you don't laugh, then I might as well kill myself.
Oh, don't do that.
I don't think that's ever going to happen now.
Oh, Lord, no.
Maybe I'm just full of myself now.
And I had to keep reminding him, keep it PG the whole time.
While I'm working,
He's doing a good job, though.
Thank you.
He did a good job keeping it PG, doing it Be Inspired radio show style.
Otherwise, I'm going to be exposing a whole lot of people.
Yeah, we don't want to do that. No, we just want to encourage and inspire folks.
So that's why our topic is on the winner circle, people. The winner circle.
The winner circle. We're talking about the winner circle, but we're wrapping it up now. We talked about a lot of good stuff this show. We talked about the characteristics of being in the winner circle. You got to be yourself, for one thing.
Have a winner's mentality.
You have to have the winner's mentality. What else did we talk about?
don't hang around the wrong crowd. Make sure you hang around positive people that will push you forward instead of keeping you stuck or pushing you backwards. No one wants to move backwards now.
And acknowledge your mistakes and move on from them. Don't get stuck there, people.
And don't try to do the same things the same mistakes that you're supposed to be learning from. Then you're not just moving nowhere. You're just going in a revolving door.
Yes. So move on from your mistakes and learn from them. Take, little nuggets, how to do it better the next time. Yes. Oh, and also in conjunction with checking your circle, you said something that I thought was cool. You got to have winner friends. I thought that was really cool. I had to write that one down.
Yes, you can't have loser friends. Just like they say, you are who you hang around. You are what you eat. And if you taking a lot of bull crap, then guess what? You are going to be what you eat.
That's right. You don't want to be bull crap.
No.
That's funny, but it's true. Also, we said you have to be a resilient person. You have to have the mindset that I'm never going to quit, no matter what. It doesn't matter what comes, what goes. I'm never going to quit. Winners don't quit. Winners are consistent and resilient. And I got to sneeze.
Bless you. And that's the sign of a winner.
That's the sign of a winner. I was honest about that. I wasn't trying to hold that one in. I let it go.
Yeah, and if you are any person that just sat there and watched someone sneeze and you didn't say bless you, you are a loser.
You could have texted in and said bless you. You could have called us at 410-702-5657 and said bless you.
Yeah, call and be a winner.
You could comment on YouTube and say bless you.
I would like to see that.
That'd have been funny if somebody did that. But yeah, so we talked about that. We talked about fill your life, fill your mind, fill your body with good stuff, not the bad stuff, with positive stuff. Go on YouTube, look up inspirational speeches. You'll see a whole bunch of them come up there. Take your pick, but at least start your day off with something positive. For me, I started off with prayer and reading a scripture, something that will feed my spirit first. And that really impacts my day. I realize that every time I pray before I go to work, it's like everything is so beautiful.
I love the fact that people pray, and love the fact that I even hear that, because honestly, I don't pray as often as I should. The only time I pray, it's embarrassing, I pray every time I eat a meal. Yes, I pray before every meal. I think that's the only time I do pray.
That's good.
But yes, I do pray.
At least you do that.
Yes. And hopefully people do pray, because it does make me feel better. And it makes me feel more of a winner. It relieves a lot of stress doing that.
It does. So I do that. Oh, my inspirational movie, Limitless. Did y'all see that movie, Limitless?
Yes. You know what?
When he took the little, he was taking the little pills and stuff like that, but he opened up his mind. But what I realized is that, we usually, what does it say? Ben Carson, I think, said that we only use, or it's been said that we only use 10% of our brain.
But that one pill is going to give you access to all of it.
Yeah.
But the end of it was a shock. That was a real twist.
Yeah.
That's like of how he gained the unlimited source of it.
Right.
I believe. And I would like some of that. Honestly.
I know. But it can be accessed. You have to exercise your mind. You really do. You can probably use a lot more of it if you spent time exercising it, reading, I don't know.
Reading, studying, actually doing homework, and that exercise. Get a dictionary, learn some new words. That's how you stretch your mind and your vocabulary. Use that. And trust me, people, drinking and smoking is not the way to go. It's not exercising. It's not the winner way to go.
No, it's not. All right, so we are down to our last seconds rather in the show. It has been a pleasure spending this time with you. Next week, more of the Winner's Circle conversation and discussion. We'll have Dr. D back with us and Jabril, and I'll post a couple of these nuggets on the Be Inspired page for you. So come back next week and listen to the Be Inspired radio show only on BeExposedRadio.com.
Heck yeah, everybody. Boom.
Check out what you missed on Be Exposed Radio.
The topic for today, movies and whether or not they have real life applications. And as Stello said, I was talking to him last night in the kitchen about this topic, and one of the movies I brought up was In